Quickie Chick-fil-A to start our day. $7. We finally made it to the Starbucks. 10 for 5. They sent me this when I was in the middle lane, and I tried to get in the right lane to make my turn to come here, and there was a Tesla in the way. Always a Tesla. They're still in business. This is what I'm talking about. So, like my first 5-6 orders today were food deliveries. All the waiting paid off. We got a really nice triple. It's like 42 bucks. Like 7-8 miles maybe. 25 items, 2 stores. Both stores are right next to each other. We're gonna go to PetSmart first to just get some dog treats, and then right next door is the Sprouts. Now remember, they're still counting the seconds per items shopped. I gotta go through the checkout still.
Camera recording.
Yes, I definitely believe the sign. We are delivering the PetSmart dog treat order to this customer. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, I've definitely delivered to these apartments before. This is like the tip of civilization out in the desert. Let me see here. Okay, cool. And we gotta... Luckily, we're staying on the first floor, I think. Her unit should be this way. In fact, I think I've delivered to her before. If memory serves me right. Yep, she's back here. I'm so good. I think... Turn down the AC a little bit so you can hear me good. We hit a little bit of a lull. It's 12:20, and that triple actually went up. That one of the customers increased their tip. That's awesome. I think because of the bananas, I wasn't finding a good bunch for them. They wanted organic, and they wanted like all green, not even like slightly green, but like close to ripe, which is like predominantly what customers want. And I worked with them, and we got them a good bunch. I'm like, does the non-organic work? So yeah, 49 bucks for that triple. It did go to the very, very tip of Lake Las Vegas, but it was a nice scenic trip for us, and we're already back in our little hot spot. We'll see what comes next. 100 bucks in the day almost. Let's go. Bullseye. Got a nice Target order. This is $18, 3 miles, and only 4 items. However, 2 of those items are going to be tricky. You gotta get dude wipes and men's t-shirts. So it's definitely going to add to my seconds per item stat. I don't care though. We'll get some Sprouts later and get those numbers back up to where they should be. Okay, now we just have to find dude wipes for this guy. They better not be out of stock. I couldn't get the undershirt, guys. The size he wanted was 2XLT. I've never heard of that. 2XLT. I have a bad feeling with that shop. Instacart is going to report an item is missing. They would not let me refund the dude's undershirt. And I contacted, I messaged the guy in the app, and of course he didn't respond. And like, there's no option for me to call him. I'm like, well, can I call the guy? Because people aren't like by their phones. Most people that order on these apps are like, they're older, and they're not on their phone all day long. They're not monitoring their Instacart app to see if their shopper reached out to them. That's just not how it works. So yeah, I mean, if I ever need anything, need their input on substitutions, I'm kind of SOL. And the Instacart app just wouldn't let me refund his stupid undershirts. And when I would try to like scan a different size of the undershirt he wanted, they're like too different from the original item. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what you want from me, Instacart. Like, what do I do in this situation? So I just, yeah, that shop was probably 1,000 seconds per item. Okay, we're just gonna drive 13 minutes to this guy, probably make half of what the original offer was, and move on with our day. Oh my God, I was distracted on my other phone, and I looked down at my phone that I do my Instacart on, and $88 Sprouts. And my finger, I meant to tap it to accept, and like it swiped the order to the side and like ignored it. I cannot believe that just happened. I missed out on an $88 Sprouts that I would have had. Wow. Wow, I'm like broken right now. Oh my God. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I guess this is my consolation prize, a $22 double. I don't like the direction it's going either, but I sat for half an hour. We gotta do something. We got a 9-minute shop here. I was a little bit frazzled, guys. I'm still like, $88, I missed it. Another non-gate code customer. I have to contact Instacart because I'm not able to like call my customers anymore, like only chat with them in the app, which is useless. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like the Instacart app interface is like a little bit different to me for my customer drop-offs, because now most of my drop-offs I can no longer call the customer. Like usually there's a phone icon that I can tap and it goes to a phone call. Because no one responds to messaging in the app. No one responds to the messages in the app. Like, unless, you're a millennial or Gen Z, like, none of my customers are going to respond to my messaging. I blocked the person. Another missing gate code customer. Unbelievable. Wow, guys. The universe heard my groans, and they answered. We got a $55 batch, 14 items. I'm like in shock right now. So our first shop, we only needed 2 of these. Now the only thing we need to have happen is at Ulta. We're going to Ulta. I didn't mention that. That's the next shop. We need an associate from Ulta to shop all this makeup for us. 13 items. Can we do that for $55? The universe bless me. They're like, we're sorry you missed that $88 Sprouts. That was your order. So, I hate personally having to shop here, but if someone can do that for me, you can get some real bangers out of this store because of how expensive makeup is. I mean, I think I know who this customer is. I've delivered to them before. Only a couple refunds there in Ulta. I had this chick sort of begrudgingly take it upon herself to shop for me. I'm like, please, you gotta help me. Like, we're judged by seconds per item, and as an incompetent male who doesn't know a thing about makeup. Like, I'm gonna be in this store until the world ends, right? Like, whichever comes sooner. Please help me shop. So, yeah, a couple of refunds, but yeah, let's see what this turns into. Hopefully it's still close to 55 bucks, maybe goes down to 50. We'll take it. I've had her before. Yes, I've definitely had this lady before. Over $300 in makeup. That's pretty wild. Okay. Instacart had a lot of confidence in me as a shopper, showing me that offer. They're like, all right, yes, he has to shop for some frozen yogurt for the first customer at Sprouts. But even though it's 80-some degrees in Vegas today, he's going to be able to shop Ulta right after that for $300 in makeup. And the yogurt's still going to be good for Daryl. You were right, Instacart. I was the right man for the job. There we are. Thank you. It's 3:40. I'm driving back to my little hotspot. And we're at 190 on the day. Let's see what comes next. One Love time. Got a large order here. Caniac combo, 3-finger, box combo. We'll see if this one goes up. 12 for 5. The wind has really started to pick up. This is not like the biggest of bangers, but I'm happy with it, right? It's almost a 40 piece, and we get a little bit of scenery. Let's see how fast we can shop. This was a really tricky shop. I had to get this seasoning. Never heard of that. Ooh. Okay, it's 5:30. I just dropped off the last order and we're at 240 on the day. That's pretty awesome, huh? We do have a long deadhead though. It's like 20 minutes back to the stores I like to shop at. So, you know, it's gonna take us right up to 6. We'll see what we can make this next hour. Make another $30. Be close to 270 on the day. That'd be pretty awesome. We're having a dandy of a Saturday, I'd say. If I had gotten that $88 Sprouts earlier, it could have been like really something special, but I'd say we made up for it. We got some really nice orders, especially that 55 from Ulta and Sprouts. That was like unexpected. I'll take another one. Oh, you know, we're back home. I made some poor man's chicken Alfredo from stuff that was on sale at the store. Still windy out, it's gusting. I almost need to wear like a coat, it's a little bit chilly. We got a cold front coming in. It's gonna be like in the 70s, I think maybe even in the 60s the next few days. Feels good though. It was a nice Saturday for a change. I was anxious at the start because several days this week I've just like had such a hard time getting my day going, right? Like just a lot of waiting and a lot of sitting around, like 3-4 hours go by and like, oh no, I'm only at like 20 bucks on the day, right? You just like feel like you're already behind the 8 ball, right? You're in the hole. And when you got like these goals, you know, you want to hit 250 by the end of the day, maybe even 300. That's not the way to go. I am trying to wake up earlier. I'm trying to get up at like 6 and like on the road by 7 so I can achieve those goals. Um, but you know, it's all consumer demand. And then when you see the order on your phone, you gotta be quick. There's a lot of competition, especially in Instacart. And if you see something good, it's gone in like a second or two. So you don't have any time to think about it. That's why my cancellation is really high on Instacart, because I've seen orders like decent dollar amounts too sometimes. And it's like, oh crap, it's the Sprouts on Tropicana, right? Or it's the one on somewhere else, like super far. And it's like, I'm not going all the way out there. Like, I don't know. No. It's the nature of the beast. But yeah, it was a really great Saturday, you know, and we're doing super well in the week. Tomorrow, I'm kind of hoping to have close to a $300 Sunday, so we can finish with $1,700 on the week. We're nearly there. We're on schedule for that. So yeah, keep on keeping on, guys. I hope this motivates you. I know today I didn't do a lot of talking. It was like a lot of like nature and scenery and like B-roll and stuff. And hopefully you didn't hate my music too much. I'm actually experimenting with the soundtracks on CapCut. They don't have a very good music catalog on CapCut. That's the editor I use to make these videos. And you know, it works. I'm trying to free up some space on my phone, which I edit on, and so I had to delete a lot of my old music catalog that I used, that I pay for a license to use on my videos, and so I'm using CapCut's music, and it's just kind of, but we'll find the right mix. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Take care.